How's everyone doing today? Happy Monday to all. Another thing, hope everyone is doing well and healthy as of late. I don't know, but that's what I'm wondering is how's everybody doing on Monday morning. Right now I'm just sitting on my YouTube channel about to play NBA show live and turning down my stereo to 6. Loading center panel, May 3rd, 2022. Yep, 82 of 1. Our next 2 series, this is where we left off. Hang on. I need to fix something. It's just my YouTube channel screwing up right now. Alright. I am thawed in place. Let's see a second. Orioles, yep. My batting average is 711. Hey, it sounds like a band name. If you ever follow music.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Michael Fulmer gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Striding in, Jimmy Palmero, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The designated hitter, number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Now the 2-0. And we'll see some 40s before. Now batting, Anthony Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, stay hot up there.
Pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 59 on the season. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kristen Stewart.
For the Tigers, the left fielder, number 14.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. De La Rosa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Mills, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Bartolo Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Bartolo Rodriguez.
Hey, come on now, you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Vasquez has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Up top, it's 2-0. Candelario at second with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into second, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI.
Into the box now, Anthony Clark. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Cedric Mullins.
Now batting, number 8.
The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knot.
The catcher, right there.
Bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery is too late at first, and the run is in to score. So first and second with 1 man gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Clark is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Anthony Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. In now, Anthony Clark, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Drive those guys in. Here we go. Come on.
Hey, let it fly, baby.
Really?
And right, it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Standing in, Pedro Cortez in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out the field. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Tigers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Michael Fulmer earns his 5th winner of the year. Mariano Vasquez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Tommy Chiavacci wraps it up.
I hate those intentional walks.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Daniel Norris gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The center fielder, Anthony.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left, and his power surge continues. An even 60 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
At the plate, Clint Elliott will lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-1 home. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knocked.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Clark. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Ready now, Pedro Cortez.
Third baseman, Pedro Cortez.
Here's the 1-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Anthony Clark. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season.
Ready to take his hacks again, Anthony Clark, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Popped him up.
Ah, god damn it.
In foul ground. One out. Last half of the seventh here. Digging in, Cedric Mullins.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Around second. He's on his way to third.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third.
Digging in once again, Brian Mills. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
Ready for another shot now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it.
Next for the Tigers, Dave LaFave. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Clark. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Smoked on the ground left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out.
God damn it.
Digging in, Grayson Greenier. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Yeah, nice job slamming the door shut right there, and I'm told he just tied me on the all-time saves list with 158. That's a number I'm proud of, and he should be too.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Hess earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Hector Rondon hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire
Los Angeles Angels next. And then the Yankees, and then Toronto's, and then we're back on the road. Aberdeen's the Heat on their team. Holy fuck.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. John Means will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right now, fellas. The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Foul.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, nobody out now.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Victor Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Count even now at 1-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time.
All right, come on now.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more.
Stepping in, Anthony Clark. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Yeah,
Hey,
sweet.
no
Already
doubt.
caught
Stay
it.
hot. Here we go.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Upton's under it. And that retires the side. So nothing in the Orioles. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance? Anthony Clark.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Fox has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Anthony Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 62 on the year, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's over 2 with a walk thus far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases.
Cut.
And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
And he still has the wherewithal to get the out at first. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Clark.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ball. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of them.
Pop out, ground out, and 2 home runs. That's not good.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0. Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Bounce to first. He's right there. Step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Erasmo Ramirez earned his 5th. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Stephen Worth gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Standing in, Ted Poe. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And a great day for baseball here, 81 degrees. Stepping up now, Anthony Clark. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center.
That was fucking weak.
Coop is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, Anthony Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just
down.
A dive,
Yes.
and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him, because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And he's out on a strong throw. And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll... And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. De La Rosa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here
Settling
we go.
in now, Anthony Clark, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center, pushing him close to 400 at 391 for his career. And it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket.
Leading off the inning, Victor Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hello. Sorry, I didn't notice you joined and then you left, of course.
Now at the plate, Anthony Clark. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
In the last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix it.
Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Upton. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hello.
A solo shot here to left, number 392 of his career, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Into the box, Anthony Clark. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. From the stretch. Fouled away. Palmeiro over at second. De La Rosa at first with no outs.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back
Both
goes
96,
Trout,
and that's a home
ranging
run.
back. So a 3-run shot to left center. Career home run number 393 as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, this game's
Well,
over.
in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Holy shit.
So now to the plate, Pedro Cortez. Swing and a liner. Foul. Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by...
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Baltimore Orioles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Stephen Worth earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Dylan Peters was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our...
Next, a 4-game Toronto Blue Jays. I'm trying to see if I have my batting average, but I didn't see it. Alright,
We are under the lights as the show
lineup.
gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
Hey guys. 696.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Mariano Vasquez, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Davis. And we are set
Leading
for
off
baseball
tonight for
here this
Toronto,
evening.
The center fielder, number 1.
First pitch coming, here it is. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. So stepping in, Anthony Clark, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Stay hot now.
Here comes the first pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
That was fast.
Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2.
No runner, no runner.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Next to bat for Toronto, Richard Arena, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the out.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Clark.
Anthony.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third
why
baseline.
you ground?
Rurik loves it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Come on. So an accurate pitch.
Lourdes Gurriel.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Put me in
New
the
inning set to
front
get underway.
of the
Stepping
lineup.
in, Richard Arena. He reached on a single in his first try. Lifted the other way to left center. Mancini moving back. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Clark retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is at the plate. Anthony Clark, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Popped him up.
God damn it.
McGuire has a play. 1 out. Ready once again, Brandon Drury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brandon.
Hit back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 100.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Clark. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right. And so a big moment in the ball game here. Michael Conforto. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And there's one down now. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. So striding forward now, Anthony Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so
high in the air and deep to straightaway left. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Baltimore Orioles cross the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
I could see myself getting benched again for unknown reasons. I don't know. What's my adding? 678.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. David Hess, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in now, Mark Young. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Mark Young.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice hard single on a 3-0 count.
Now in the box, Anthony Clark. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Have a look.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him, because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is squarely on this play.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tellez is there. Striding into the box, Richie Spoon. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down.
So striding in, Reese McGuire. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he popped him up. Alberto backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Bottom of the inning now. In now for the O's, Anthony Clark. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Anthony Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drives it out to deep right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. High in the air out to center field. Clark will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Anthony Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left, number 395 for his career. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look. Wow, nice job there, notching career save number 159. Hey, I had 158 saves in my career, so I'll be in his rearview mirror forever. He's a good one. We'll see how many more he can rack up.
And tonight's end. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Toronto find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next.
No.
Jeffrey Ramirez, the right-handed
Like how you
native of the
said
Dominican
that, Cap.
Republic, will be the starter. And Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now batting, Mark Young. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Toronto, the second baseman, number 30.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
Clark is there, and he has it for the first out. Now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Rowdy Tellez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Lifted the other way to left center. Mancini will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Clark. He did not play last night.
Thank you, bud.
Back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, stay hot now, huh?
First pitch on its way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Hernandez.
And that's for you.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, the 396th of his career, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket.
I hit that. Hi! Holy fuck, that was
With Mark Rosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. 2-1, here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Mancini moving back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Nice.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again. Anthony Clark, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was
There's
a
another one
ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all.
He
sat back,
failed
waited, got the breaking
miserably.
ball, and didn't miss it.
A solo shot here to left. Number 397 for him now as he draws closer to 400. As the
He almost
Orioles have
went
opened
into
things
the
up
fans.
now 5-0.
Trying to
We've
get
seen
it.
4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan Dero, what do you make of all
What?
this?
What's that guy running so hard?
This is one of those
He
cases where I
tried.
think the hitters right now, they must be seeing which balls up there right now.
He
So
tried,
digging in
but
now,
failed.
Clark, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly
He's like, wait, bro, I got it. No, I don't got it, damn it.
They call that a
Hey,
hang on
try to
now.
get
This
that
ball is
one.
crushed
Try to
into
get
left
that
field.
one.
And this one
He's like,
ain't
not
coming
even
back.
trying.
This ball is gone.
He didn't even try.
A solo shot here to left. Number 398 now of his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
He's like, yep, that's out of here. I'm not even trying. I'm not going to kill myself. What? Oh, they won't show the eye view. Oh, my machine, yup. Yes, I am. That's what my build is. It's the anomaly. The anomaly is a home run fanatic. As it excels at home runs and
Jonathan Davis.
it can do a lot of things. Either there's 2 outs, no outs, or people on bases.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that.
Yeah, 6-0 game in the top of the 6.
1 for 3 thus far.
Trying to get 3 home runs. Man, it's not gonna fly.
Ground ball. I
said it's not gonna fly.
Throw into center field, base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2. digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Davis. He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle.
Nope.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
Like
Center
I said.
fielder giving chase.
Nope.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. Anthony Clark will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take
Oh,
you
you
back to earlier.
motherfuckers.
This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Asshole.
De La Rosa on second. Clark
Opposite
at
coach.
first, 2 out in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second.
Slide, 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 slide.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat go. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. It was a
Top of the
flyout
ninth.
for him in his last trip.
We won.
Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying.
Like I
He
said.
gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
I thought it was going to be a final round. God damn it.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeffrey Ramirez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Thomas Pannone was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kevin Batista turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockey,
3 home
and our
runs
entire
and
crew
4
on Matt Bass
RBIs.
version. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Yeah, I got the intentional walk, which is bullshit. Would have been a 4th or a single or a double. But, yeah. Coach, the Blue Jays coach didn't want that, so he gave me an intentional walk. Like, really? Asshole. I hate when opposite coaches do that. Alright. Hang on. Customize my equipment. Oh, I do have the same bat. Huh. Alright. Then now New York Yankees. 680. Nice. Nice. The Yankees dropped. Nice.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. The O's have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Stephen Worth is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Torres, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. First pitch coming, here it is. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Worth is becoming a rare bird in today's game in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your 5-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty V, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Relay, hit me. Eat it.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Clark. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Stanton. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
And it's
a solo
tied.
shot here to left. Number 399 now for his career as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1. In now is the Yankees DH, Didi Gregorius, as we begin the top of the 4th. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly.
Now at the plate, Anthony Clark. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a
Hit high and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to play at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases.
Why did my guy?
And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner.
Come on.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Clark, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Hicks is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front.
Striding in once again, Anthony Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly
just deep?
Missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Montgomery earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have base. David Hess, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon.
Stay hard up there, huh?
In now, Anthony Clark, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 2 out, nobody on.
Yeah, your pitch, huh?
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Now here it comes. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
Yeah.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases again in his great career.
Yeah, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments, guys. When you make your way into the 400 home run club, you're going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this game. It's rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch him perform.
one time.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his
One out. You got one.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's popped up. In there, a base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Voigt. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Let it fly right here.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Clark. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left. He keeps right on going. Number 401 for his career. And the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
At the plate, Anthony Clark, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Anthony Clark will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Let's go now, one time.
The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Let's go now. One time.
Let's go now, one time.
The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Hey, like you can up there.
Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his fourth in the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Masahiro Tanaka enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Come on, baby. See it driving.
So here's Trey Mancini, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, nobody away.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Going out now.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. 0-2, here it is. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Definitely an aggressive approach here down.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about coming up with a
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Anthony Clark. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 5th in this game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in one game. That's insane. Couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling. Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Orioles get their 20th home win this year. David Hess earns his 8th victory of the season. Luis Severino permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes.
Excuse me. Come on. Nope. I want to back up, I can't. Well, I'm not going to play this game, I'm just going to close the application. I'll catch you later on after I wake up and whatnot. I've tried laying down before this, but it didn't work out, and now I'm officially getting sleepy. I'll catch you guys when I get up again. Alright? I'll see whenever time that would be, I don't know.